Hey everyone, and welcome to PvP, that is Player versus Player. This is a series that Getting Your Nerd On and I have started, where we are challenging each other in different video games, and you have the privilege of seeing our very first segment. We are playing F-Zero as our first test run of our new series, and I don't know if we'll stick with the name PvP, but it's kind of one I liked, and I got to edit the first video, so I got to call it. So PvP, welcome to it, and let's get started.
So here's my run of F-Zero. Right after doing the $20 challenge with Getting Your Nerd On, Zach and I had been talking about doing a video game challenge. And originally I wanted to do Super Mario Kart, but after chatting back and forth, we decided on F-Zero. And I'm really glad because this is honestly a game I haven't played since I was a kid, and I was terrible at it then. And it took a lot of practice to get where I am now. So it's really cool that we chose this game. Zach let me choose the course, and I settled on Big Blue only because I'm really not that familiar with the game, and I thought by choosing the first course, Mute City, that I was, taking the easy route. So I wanted to choose one that wasn't so easy, but wasn't too difficult for me to do. So I settled on Big Blue, but I'm really glad I did. The music's pretty cool, and the course is really cool too also. There's a couple of challenging turns, where you've got to use the brake. And for me, in any kind of racing games, I don't normally use the brake, and here you just have to, because you'll hit the wall, and especially with Captain Falcon, it just sends you bouncing back and forth, and you lose a lot of time. Equally important is these rough spots that you see on the left and right of the track, is avoiding those, because they will just slow you down so fast. You'll drop 100 kilometers easy. But anyway, just a really cool course, and I had a lot of fun with it. I have to say that whatever time you see at the end of here, we should probably put an asterisk next to it, because I did have the privilege of seeing Zach's run a couple days earlier. Since I'm the one doing the editing, he had to send me his video first. And I had been practicing this all on the time trials in the practice mode, so without any of the other cars. And then so when Zach sent me his run, I saw that he was manning up and do the Grand Prix. And so I had to, start practicing with all the cars. And those yellow cars you see me just passing, they are absolute jerks. Especially the flashing ones that blow up when you hit them. When you kind of bump side by side, it's not a terrible loss of time. But if you just bump into them from the back of them or something like that, you'll lose 200 kilometers, immediately. And so it's just super important to avoid them at all costs. You'll see this last turn right here. I hit the wall just trying to get out of their way. But a 2:17 is just my absolute best time. It took me forever to break 2:20. I think for the last 2 weeks I've been playing it pretty much daily, and so I'm just real excited to get to 2:17. And I want to thank Zach again for doing this. We've got a couple more times we want to do this, and so thanks again.
Alright, so here's Big Blue. By the way, this is Zach from Getting Your Nerd On. I'm playing this with MarriedGuyGamer, and we are seeing who can beat Big Blue with the fastest time. First thing about F-Zero is just taking the music. It's so well done. All the tracks are just classic, and they're really upbeat and fast, and it really kind of complements just how fast this game is. Like, the speed is just great. It just makes you feel like you're going so fast. I was really into this game for a little while, a couple years ago. I beat this game on beginner, I beat it on standard, and then I got to the very last level on expert, which I think beating one of them unlocks master, and master is just like the asshole factory. But this game blatantly cheats, and it doesn't even try to hide it. And one reason I have a love-hate relationship with this game, and one reason I hate it so much is because I want to love it so much, because it is beautiful. I mean, just take in these graphics. Look how nice they are. I mean, look at the car. You can see Captain Falcon's head in there, you know, and it's like moving side to side, and the fins move. And it's these little things that they didn't have to do, you know. They kind of went above and beyond to make this game just. They gave it those little extras that they didn't need to. Like, it doesn't do anything that you can see them moving in the cockpit, but it's just aesthetically, it's just nice. So as you go, you get these pace cars, which are the orange cars, and they're just there to bump into you. And I swear that they're programmed just to hit you. As you progress through the laps, you'll see those red pace cars that I just passed. Those ones, if you bump into them, they actually explode. So Captain Falcon is the lightest car, and when he gets hit, he like ping-pongs all over the track. But those red ones not only ping-pong you, they explode. And I think the pink one, the Samurai, is supposed to be the best car, but I've always liked Captain Falcon. I don't know why. I think he's got a little quicker acceleration, and I just think I don't know. I've just kind of always used him. This is the fastest run I've had. But yeah, I'm happy with this. So the game cheats. It's good. It's one of my favorites. But I have a love-hate relationship with it, and it's because it blatantly cheats. Anyway, thanks for watching. Peace.
Well, thanks for tuning in. I had a great time playing F-Zero. It's not something I've played in years, and like I really said in my commentary there, it was about 2 weeks of playing it almost daily to get that time for Zach to beat it with no problem. But we got another game already lined up. I won't give it away, but we're hoping to do this about once a month. You're probably thinking, TJ, you haven't put up a video in like 2 months, so how can we expect you to put up a video? Well, that's because Zach is going to probably do the next one, and so it'll be a lot easier. But no, we had a lot of fun doing it, and we hope to continue it. And like I said, we already have another game planned that I've already started practicing, and we just can't wait for it. So thanks again for tuning in.